DJI 2019!
Hi, my name is Matt Summers, and I've been in Israel about 2.5 months. And the last leg of it has been with DJI, Discipleship Journey in Israel. And it's been incredible. From going and touring different sites and hearing about the history and what God is doing, bringing end-time prophecy together, through times of just worship together and just going on a journey through their past. Inner healing has been one of the main foundational pillars of this, and I've seen just change just breaking off for people and simultaneously just being filled with the power of God and operating in the gifts. Just totally pure, not even knowing what to call it with theological background or anything, and seeing others just provoked into a deeper pursuit of the Lord. And me personally, it's impacted.
Being afraid of like the speaking in tongues thing, because it was so done wrong that I saw before, and I'm like, but I want God's way to do it. And so I got enough courage to go and say to Anne and to Ruthie, they're our staff, and I said, I really want this, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid that the enemy will make words and things come out of my mouth that is not of God, and that kind of makes me afraid. And so she says, well, tell that to God. And I says, God, I want to do this, but I'm afraid. And all of a sudden, my mouth just opened and language came out that I did not know.
And I grew up with a Baptist background and never knew much about Israel, or, well, I mean, I would read it in the Bible, but I didn't know like how important it was, how the size. I didn't know much about it at all. And DJI is a really great program to be learning about Jewish culture, about the perspective of Jewish people, how they view Christians, how they view life.
The DJI students, they spend most of the time together, and I haven't seen any fights, I haven't seen any meltdowns, which is rare, and it's worth calling out, because when Holy Spirit's in the middle, people sharpen each other and they grow, and I've just seen that continuously every single day. So
I came with this big bag of medicines and things to take to fix the stomach, and I gave Ruthie a small list of what I can eat and a big list of what I cannot eat. And so I'm eating and looking at everybody else eating, and I'm like, I really want that. I really want that. So carefully, I was like, well, if God heals body, why would He not heal my body and let me have in the land the good food from the land? So I'm like, I tried a little and it was good. So I waited and I tried a little bit more, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. This is that I'm not supposed to eat, and it would cause all kinds of issues, but there's no issues. So is this God's truth or man's truth? And I'm like, I think it's man's truth, so I'm going to trust God's truth. And I just went to the refrigerator, took the list off, crumbled it up, threw it away, and now I'm eating everything I want, except for seeds. No seeds yet, but I have no list of what I cannot eat.
God has brought me here, I know, for such a time as this, to share with the Jewish people about Yeshua being the Messiah.
The morning worship at Revive has just been building momentum, and it's been totally life-changing. It's just where the believers come together and they just press in together. No competition, no distraction, but just a growing hunger and a unity. And that's what it's been. And when those two components come together, nothing is impossible.
It's just impactful worship. Every morning we're here. And they do sing some songs in English, which is helpful as well. But when we hear the songs in English, it takes me back home. And like, I get more in tune with God, and I feel His Holy Spirit come in, and we go back into Hebrew, and it's just so much more impactful. And I love listening to Asher speak, like, even though I don't understand him, but we have the English translation, which helps tremendously for anyone who doesn't know Hebrew. There's perfect English translation.
And so I know that not only here in Yad HaShmona, but Jerusalem and all of Israel and all the nations are being blessed even by what's happening here. I know this is just the beginning stages. This is just the birthplace of what the Lord has been doing here with this ministry. And it's been such an honor and privilege to be able to step in and be a part of it and join even just for a couple of months.